first video, I showed you guys how to create a virtual classroom and embed it within your Canvas. And so this is the one that I had created for my class. And then I'm going to show you, so for this video, I wanted to show you how to create these buttons down here for your students to be able to quickly go to the links that you want them to go to for that day, or maybe even just important information that you want them to have. And then also I'm going to show you how to make links for maybe important things, like if you're going to have a Google Meets every day, and you're going to want to maybe have that link up on the front page for them to easily click on that and join your link for your class that day. So in my last video, I created this homepage, and I'm going to show you how to put buttons onto the one that we had already created from the last video. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is I create all of my buttons. They just need to be pictures, because in order for you to have a link to it, it just needs to be like a JPEG or some kind of picture that you're going to upload to the Canvas website. So for me, what I did is I created buttons within PowerPoint so that I could use my fonts, and then I screenshot it. So if you're on a Mac, you can use Command-Shift-4. If you're on a PC, you can do the snipping tool, and you could just take a quick screenshot of what you wanted to do. So I'm going to start off with my Google Meets, because I know it's something that we're going to be having to do every day. So I want them to be able to access it pretty quickly. So I'm going to Command-Shift-4 my header that I made for Google Meets. And again, I just did this in a font that I got off Teacher Pay Teachers, and I just changed every letter to a different color. And then I made this little circle thing underneath by putting a bunch of tiny circles together and coloring them. And then I'm going to screenshot this one too, because this is what I want them to click actually in order to get into my meeting. So I'm going to click those two. And how I go and put my buttons in is I'm going to go in through my page that I've already put on here from my virtual classroom that I made through Google Slides. And I'm going to go up to the top where it says edit. You don't want to create another page, because if you create another page, you will not be able to link two pages to your home page. So you need to do it within the same one. Because we're not using an actual link this time, you're going to actually just paste all of your pictures underneath your virtual classroom that you made up here. So I'm going to click down here, and hopefully, right there. And then I'm going to enter, and it's going to make it a little bit bigger so we can see it. This is where you're going to kind of just put everything in that you want. So you can't drag and drop, because I've tried that so many times because I keep forgetting. You do have to go up to the top, and right here there's a little picture button, and that's what you're going to push to upload the picture that you want. So the first picture that I'm going to do, you can either drag it or you can just click right here, and it'll bring down all of your pictures that you have. And so I'm just going to click right here. Oh, that's the wrong one. On Google Meets, and push open. It's going to submit it into here, so it takes a little bit. And then it is now a picture. So now I can make it smaller. Let me see, I want to move it. If I want to center it, I want to center it like this. You can center it with this thing, but sometimes it's a little off from the picture, I've noticed, but I'm going to just go ahead and use that. And then, so you can center it through here if you want. And then the next thing, I'm just going to push enter, because I want the other where it says click here to join. I'm going to put that underneath here. Whoops, sorry. So I'm going to go back up to the top, put an upload image, click here, find my click here to join. I don't know how I saw that. All right, it's going to go in underneath it. I can make it smaller. This is the one that's going to have my link in it. So I am going to, I usually just do, or I'll just go to here and click on it through our drive. So I'm just gonna upload it just so I can show you. Obviously, I do not have them created for my classroom yet. But eventually I'm going to go back in and fix that. What? So, there it is. Okay. So I'm just going to click this link so that when they click on that, it'll take them to this page. But eventually I will have my specific classroom link that when they click on it, it will take them to that page. So then I'm going to go back to here, and then I'm going to see how it's clicked. So it's like highlighted, ready. You're going to click on this hyperlink right here, and you're going to do external links. And then I'm going to show you course links in a little bit. But external links are right here. And I'm going to paste that, done. And so now when they click on this, where it says click here to join today's class, it will take them straight to that link. Something that I did on mine is I did put in a table. So if you want to put in a table, you can right here. You're just going to do this. And I just did a 2 table, like just that. Oh no, I want it underneath it. Oh man. Okay. Let me click under it and do it again. So the reason I'm doing this is just in case those kids didn't know what to do, or it's just easier for them to click the link here. I'm going to end up putting the hyperlink right here, or even the code. I'm not sure yet, but you can do that right there. So I'm going to just put link here so that they can know that that's where they would find the link. You can change the font size, but there is not a way to change the font, which makes me sad. Okay, so here is my Google link, so that's done. So now let's move on to the buttons, where you guys are going to, okay, there. Where this is kind of where you want to either do your Monday through Friday. If you want to do it by subject, you totally could. I feel like Monday through Friday is a lot easier, so they know exactly what they're supposed to be doing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then you can just put all subjects in there. And I'll show you kind of what I did, and you can take it however you want, and you can do something that you feel like is best for your class. But so I created these in PowerPoint, and what I did is literally there's so many different shapes in PowerPoint that you can use. So you can use these stars, you can use these POW, I don't know, like superhero POW things. To create them, you can use little text boxes. You can even use addition signs or math signs. And there's a heart. There's all different kinds of shapes that you can use. So what I did is I just put a star here just so I can show you. So you can literally just click on let's say this one, and then you just make it on here however big you want it. You fill it with a shape color. So I would say I want to do blue, and then I just copy and paste that one right next to each other so that they're all the same size. Then you could write inside of them. So let's name this one Monday. And then this way I can change all my fonts the way that I want it to look. Let's just make it smaller. Okay, so there's Monday. And then this one, let's say that I wanted to change the color to green. And this one will be my Tuesday. And now I can change the font. And so you can just keep doing that for all of your other ones. So I went ahead and already made them so that I can just quickly show you. So these are the ones that I'm going to put into this PowerPoint or in my Canvas for this one. I made a little click here sign. I literally just used font, got some of the shapes from here where I took it from this, and I just kind of made like a little arrow to show that click down here. So each one of these are going to be a link to that day's work. So I've already went through and screenshot all of these separately. You're going to want to make sure that you do it separately. If I screenshot all of these together and put them on together, then it's only going to be one link. So each one has to be its own picture in order to go to a different link. So I went over here and I already screenshot them all right here on the side. So I'm going to go up to the top, put in my picture, and I'm going to do oh, I'm in the wrong folder, that's why. Okay, so I'm going to do Monday submit. They're going to go in really big, but you can change that. So I'm going to go Monday, make it small. Oh, I forgot to put in my header. This one I want to be over to the side, but the header I want in the middle. So now I'm going to put the header in. The one that says click here. Submit. And then I'm going to make it smaller because it's huge. And then, so now I have my Monday. And I click here, my Monday. So now I'm going to put in my Tuesday. If it's going to go in. I think I clicked on it too soon. Let me try one more time. Upload image. Tuesday. There it is. And then you're just going to make those small. So I think you guys get it. So you're going to go through each one and put those in. And then I'm going to, I don't know if you guys want to see all of this, but I'll do Wednesday and then I will pause it and I'll come back as soon as I put them all in so that we can move on. Let me resize Wednesday. Alright, I'm going to pause it and then I will come back and I will talk to you guys about how to create the links for these because you do have to create a page for each one. Alright, my buttons onto my slide and I centered them with the center button, so all of these are centered. And so when I go down here and I push save, I've already saved and published this specific page, so it's already published. You're just adding to it. So now when I've saved it, I have all of my stuff underneath my slide. So if my students scroll down, they can see everything that they need for that day or the week. So right here again, I've already created the hyperlink to this one. So if they clicked on that, it would take them straight to Google Meets, which is cool. Okay. And then, so what we're going to do now is we are going to go to pages. So each one of these needs a link, and those are going to be linked to their work for the day. So I haven't created any assignments yet, but I did create modules. And modules I put up as a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday thing because I'm going to list all of their assignments for the day under here so that on Monday they can see everything they need to do on Monday, everything that they need to do under Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and those will be through the pages. Or those will be through the assignments, but the page is going to bring them to a page that they can click on each assignment. So it kind of makes it a little more organized. And I'll show you what that looks like. So I've already created for mine, and I've already connected it to mine, is a Monday. And this is kind of what it would look like. So if they clicked on that Monday button, it would bring them to here. And here I would put all of their assignment links to their assignment. So all they would have to do is just click on the hyperlink and it would open up that assignment for math for that day. And it would do it for all of the subjects. And then I put a little home button to take them back to the home page. It's not going to take them back to the home page I just created. It's going to take them back to my home page that I had already made for my actual classroom. So if they went here, they could go down here. Now they can click on Tuesday and it would take them to the Tuesday page and they can get all of their assignments for Tuesday. And then go home. And then it's going to do the same thing eventually for the bottom links. I just haven't put those in yet. Down here where I'm going to make a Meet the Teacher PowerPoint slide that they can click on there. And then they're going to have contact me. So I'll have my dojo information, my email, my classroom phone number that they can contact me at. Resources, I was thinking more of like online resources that they could use or click on there, or even just resources that they might need to help at home. I have a Class Rules one. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that one. I might get rid of that one because I don't really know. But I do kind of want to set rules for exactly how my Google Classroom Meets and stuff are going to go. And then I have Week at a Glance. And my vision with that was to create a like a table, I guess, of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with all the subjects down the side, and then kind of just like showing them what they're going to be doing for that week. So if they want to just kind of look ahead and see exactly how that week's going to look, they can do that, and it kind of has their schedule blocked out for them on there. So let's go back to our homepage that we've created, and right here are all of the hyperlinks, and it won't look like that if I made it a bigger screen. And if it's something like on their Chromebooks, they are kind of smaller screens. So that's kind of why I didn't do, this time I did do the center it yourself, but that's why I usually just do the space bar instead of the centering. So that's why that Friday is over there. And I'm going to fix that because it really bugs me. So I'm going to go back into my, so if you guys need to know how to fix that, you can watch that. So I'm going to go down into back where I have my Monday, and I'm going to click here, and I'm going to just put it backspace so that, but then they look so off, and that's what, so weird. Okay. Whoops. Okay. So now I'm going, that needs to go, I don't know why this won't move. Alright, just gonna leave it like that for now, and then I can go back in and fix that later. So, because that's kind of just nitpicky. Alright, so down here is where you're going to want to link all of your Monday through Friday buttons. So you're gonna go to Pages, and you're gonna want to create a page. And let's say I'm gonna create this as my Monday sample. I don't know what J is. Alright, Monday sample. So I know the difference between the two. And this is where you're going to create inside of. So again, I went through, and I've already done my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday headers. So I'm going to screenshot my Monday header. I am going to show you how to create a home button because I think that that's so cool that they can click back and forth between the two. So I'm going to screenshot my home button. I literally just made a circle, made it blue, got a clip art of a house from Google and put it on here. So that's how I made that. So now I'm going to go to my pictures, upload image, and the first thing that I want to upload at the top is going to be my home screen so that they can go back to home from the beginning. And I'm going to center this, and it's definitely not going to be that big. So you can make it smaller by doing that. Then after that, I want to push enter because right underneath that, I want my header for that Monday. And then I'm going to make that smaller. And then I want to put in the date of what that Monday is. So our first Monday back will be August 24, 2020. And so I'm going to bold that, make that a little bit bigger. And so now they have that. So how I put the table in is I went to these dots and I clicked on the table button. I put in, I think, 5 subjects. And then you can put as many as you want. So I'm going to have math, writing. This one will be my science / social studies / health. This one will be reading. And then I'm going to have a grammar one. And then over here, eventually I'm going to have all of my links for my assignments that will go right there. So I'm just creating this so that I can easily do this later. I'm going to just bold all of those. And then, so that is my Monday. And so now how I'm going to create the hyperlinks is I could go ahead and do this home one because I do already have that one there. So I'm going to create the home link. I'm going to click on course links, and I want to go to pages because I want to link it to my home page. So I'm going to find my sample classroom, which is the one that I did with you guys, and it's already linked now. So now if I went into there and I click that, it would take me to my home page. But now we need to go out, so you're going to want to save and publish so that the students will be able to see it. And then you're going to go out to your home buttons. And you're going to edit again because we need to create that link for that Monday so that it will go to that page. So I'm going to scroll down in here and find my Monday button. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to click on the links again, and I'm going to click course links. It'll pull up all these. I'm going to click pages, and then it's going to take me to Monday sample. So now when I go out, I go to save. If I were you, I would create all your pages and then go in and create the links after. It will just be quicker, but I'm just doing this for you to see. So now if I clicked on Monday, it'll take me to my Monday sample. It'll show me all of my assignments for that day, and then I can click back home, and it brings me back to my home page. So, and you can do that for every single one of these. You can do it for all of these. So for you can create a page if you want for each one of these. For Meet the Teacher, I'm going to create a Google Slides, kind of like I did with this one. And it's going to show, they can click through the slides to learn about me. But again, remember, everything you change in that slides after I've already put it on here, it will change future onto there. So make sure that if you have it, don't mess with it again, or it will change unless you're updating it. And then resources, I'm probably just going to put on a page as well. And then Week at a Glance, I'm going to create that table that I just showed you, but a bigger one, so that they can see what they're going to do for the week. And so that's that. And I hope that that's helped you a lot, that you guys understand a little bit how to create buttons within here. And I hope that it helps you go quicker, because it took me forever to figure this out. So thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, you can ask me.